Welcome to the second tutorial of Android Java programming development with Android Studio by Android Dev. This is Hansata, and in the previous tutorial we download and install Android Studio. So I'm supposing that we already have installed and configured Android Studio, and we are just about to start this programming thing. Today we are going to explore Android Studio. Before we proceed, those who just joined us or who are new to our channel, I would request to subscribe this channel and press the red icon button, bell button for future videos, and to just go through this whole course. So let's start. So this is the Android Studio. This is the basic menu bar, and here are some buttons, but we will just go through only those buttons or menus we will be dealing in future. So here we have file. This is a new project, and then we have import project. Then here open and import is the same thing. These are the recent projects. Here we have settings for Android Studios. So this is now the settings. Here we have multiple options: tools, build, execution, develop, deployment, etc. Anyhow, next is project structure, and then in build we have make project and clean project and rebuild project. It's these things are associated with making or building this project. Clean project is basically cleaning the cache. Then we have run app to run the project or run the app, and this is the debug option. Then in tools we have Firebase. We can connect our application with Firebase backend, and then in Android we have Android device monitor, AVT, Android virtual device manager, SDK, software development kit manager, and then we have theme editor. And next we have VCS. VC stand for version control, and here are the shortcut buttons for open, save, copy thing, and running the application. And here we have AVT manager and SDK manager, etc. And in the bottom we have logcat, and in logcat we can see our active devices, virtual or the real devices here. And here we can see the processes. For now it is showing me a process with process ID 8868, and then we have logs, verbose, debug, information, warnings, and error asserts, etc. And here we can search for a specific tag. Okay, then coming to the project structure, closing the hierarchy, we have two main directories, app and the Gradle. So Android Studio use Gradle build system for building the project. We will skip this thing for now, and we will discuss later in future tutorials. Coming to the app directory, we have for the sub-directories manifest, Java, and resources. I will just go through them for now. Okay, in manifest we have Android manifest.xml. In Android manifest.xml we declare different activities. Then we can register broadcast, then we can set up application name, theme, and we can declare the permission the app is going to use, and here we have package, etc. And then in Java directory we have the package name, and this thing is unique for all application, and this is what Android on Play Store and app is identified. In other words, an application is identified by its package name on Play Store, not by the name of application. So in this package name, under package name we have all the Java classes, Java where we actually write code. Then in resources folder we have the resources for this project. Drawable, here we have all the PNGs, JPGs files, icons, etc. we are going to use in our project. And then layout, in layout we have the front end, that is written in XML, that is the design of the application. Then you can say this, now it's loading. So this is a layout activity, add new course. Okay, next is map. Here are the launcher of the application. Then in values we have colors, dimensions, strings, styles. Okay, in colors we define those colors codes we are going to use in project. In dimension we are actually writing the dimension of our screen. In string we just use and write string resources for referring in our project, so we can just not use the same string. So we can use the same string in multiple places by just referring to the string resource. Then next we have style, and here goes the main part, the theme. For now this is no action bar. So these are just overview, and we will be going through these in details in the next lectures. So next is Gradle scripts, and then we have build.gradle. Here we have compile SDK variant, minimum SDK variant, that is on the minimum variant of Android on which our application will be going to run. And this is a target SDK, the maximum Android variant our application will be running on. Then in build.gradle, here we have some implementations, compile, like libraries, if we are going to use some kind of library here, or we are going to use an animation, etc. So these things are implemented or compiled here. Okay, then we have here the version code and version name. This thing is used when you are going to make the signed APK, or you are just going for the production. You are going to use version codes and version name things. Okay, here in resources and the layout, here are the orientation of the screen. Here is the orientation: portrait mode, landscape mode, and here are the devices. Now it is in portrait, it's landscape, and now I will switch back to the portrait. Next we have the devices, and these are the just example screens, that how our layout will be displaying on different screen and densities and sizes, etc. Then we can select here the Android version. 27 is for Oreo, Android Oreo, I guess. and here we have themes, and this is the design. Here we can select the design blueprint or design plus blueprint. This screen and is called blueprint, and this is the design part. Now we are in design part, and we can switch to the text part as well. Okay, I hope you have the basic concept of this whole structures, and we have been through these things, and now you have little idea of these folders, directories, and button, etc. So I hope we are ready to write our first application in Android Studio, but we will see that in next tutorial. That's all for now, so see you next time.